Doctors are stunned by this simple discovery. Because for decades, men were told that if they feel tired, stiff, foggy, or weak after 50, the answer is simple: drink more water. So you do. You carry a bottle, you sip all day. And yet somehow, your energy keeps dropping. Your circulation feels sluggish, and your body just doesn't respond like it used to. What if the real problem isn't that you're not drinking enough water, but that the water you re-drinking is missing something critical your aging body can no longer make on its own? Most men believe hydration is just about volume. More glasses, more bottles, more refills. But after 50, your body doesn't work on volume anymore. It works on absorption. And that's where things quietly start to break down. You can drink plenty of water and still be dehydrated at the cellular level, where energy is made, blood vessels relax, and circulation actually improves. This is why so many men over 60 say the same thing. I drink water all day, but I still feel drained. Here's the uncomfortable truth most doctors never explain clearly. This low-grade dehydration doesn't make headlines, but it quietly contributes to fatigue, brain fog, poor circulation, cold hands and feet, slower recovery, and reduced stamina. Now let's go one layer deeper, because this is where the real misunderstanding lives. Water itself is not what hydrates your cells. Minerals are. Water is just the delivery vehicle. Think of minerals like magnesium, sodium, potassium, and zinc as the keys that open the cellular doors. Without those keys, the doors stay shut. The water just floats by. Scientists refer to this as electrical hydration. Every cell in your body operates on tiny electrical gradients. These gradients are created and maintained by minerals. When those minerals decline, water can no longer move efficiently into the cell. This is why you can feel bloated yet dehydrated, heavy yet weak, full yet underpowered. Aging accelerates mineral loss in several quiet ways. Digestion becomes less efficient, so fewer minerals are absorbed from food. Medications, especially blood pressure drugs and acid reducers, increase mineral excretion. Stress hormones flush minerals out even faster. And sweating, even mild daily sweating, compounds the loss over time. So by the time a man reaches his late 50s or 60s, he may be operating at a mineral deficit he doesn't even know exists. He drinks more water thinking he's helping himself, but without minerals, that extra water can actually dilute what little remains. This can worsen fatigue and circulation instead of improving it. This is why some men say, I drink water and feel even weaker. It's not in their head. It's physiology. Their cells are asking for electrical support, not just fluid. This isn't about sports drinks loaded with sugar. It's not about fancy supplements or extreme protocols. It's about restoring what aging quietly strips away. The foundational minerals your body evolved to rely on. In the next part, we're going to break down exactly which minerals matter most for men after 50, and why each one plays a unique role in blood flow, stamina, and vitality. You'll see why magnesium helps vessels relax, why sodium isn't the enemy you were told it was, and how potassium quietly balances everything behind the scenes. For now, understand this one core idea. After 50, hydration is no longer about how much water you drink. It's about whether your water has the ability to enter your cells and do its job. and that ability lives and dies with minerals. Once you understand that minerals are the missing link, the next question becomes obvious. Which ones actually matter, and what do they really do inside an aging male body? Because not all minerals work the same way, and each one supports blood flow and energy through a different mechanism. Let us start with the one most doctors quietly admit is depleted in nearly every man over 50: magnesium. Magnesium is known as the relaxation mineral, and for good reason. It tells your blood vessels when to loosen instead of clamp down. When magnesium levels drop, vessels stay slightly constricted. Not enough to cause an emergency, but enough to reduce flow, increase pressure, and make circulation feel sluggish. This is why low magnesium is linked to cold hands and feet, nighttime leg cramps, tight shoulders, and that stiff, heavy feeling many men wake up with. Magnesium also plays a role in how efficiently your heart pumps and how well your muscles use oxygen. Without enough of it, the heart works harder for less output, and endurance drops. Now here's where hydration comes back into the picture. Magnesium helps water move into muscle and vascular cells. When it's missing, water stays outside the cell, floating in the bloodstream instead of entering the tissue where it's needed. Adding magnesium back doesn't just relax blood vessels, it improves how water is absorbed at the cellular level. Next comes sodium, and this is where many men get confused because they've been told for years that sodium is the enemy. But sodium is not the villain. Excess sodium in processed foods is the problem. Natural sodium, in the right amount, is essential for hydration and circulation. Sodium acts like a gatekeeper. It pulls water into the bloodstream and helps maintain blood volume. Without enough sodium, water can't stay where it's supposed to. This leads to low blood volume, dizziness, fatigue, and poor circulation, especially when standing or walking. As men age, they often reduce salt aggressively, either on their own or on medical advice, without realizing they're also reducing their ability to hydrate properly. This is one reason some older men feel weak or lightheaded even though they read drinking plenty of fluids. The water has nothing to hold on to. Then there's potassium, the quiet balancer. Potassium works in opposition to sodium, keeping fluid levels balanced inside and outside the cell. It helps blood vessels respond smoothly instead of spasming or tightening unpredictably. Potassium also supports heart rhythm and nerve signaling, which is why low levels can feel like fatigue, weakness, or mental fog. When potassium is low, blood flow becomes inefficient. The heart still pumps, but delivery to muscles and organs suffers. This is especially noticeable during walking, climbing stairs, or any activity that used to feel easy but now feels draining. And finally, there's zinc. Zinc doesn't get talked about much in hydration conversations, but it should. Zinc plays a role in enzyme function, hormone balance, and cellular repair. It supports testosterone production, which indirectly affects muscle tone, vascular health, and overall drive. Zinc also influences how well cells respond to minerals like magnesium and potassium. Think of it as a coordinator. When zinc is low, the whole system becomes less responsive. This is one reason zinc deficiency has been linked to low energy, reduced stamina, and slower recovery in older men. Now here's the key insight that ties all of this together. These minerals don't work in isolation. They work as a team. When one is missing, the others struggle to do their job. That's why simply taking random supplements or drinking plain water doesn't fix the problem. The balance matters. This is where the idea of a simple daily hydration ritual comes in. Not something complicated. Not something that takes over your life. Just a small upgrade to the way you hydrate so your body actually benefits from the water you're already drinking. In the final part, I'll walk you through a 3-step daily mineral hydration routine that takes less than 5 minutes, requires no pills, and can dramatically improve how your body feels within weeks. You'll also learn what most men notice after about 21 days when cellular hydration finally starts to normalize.